The most recent Matrix attack is so obviously fake, but that's not stopping, of course, leftists from saying the opposite of the truth, especially as the election is approaching. What's so interesting about the recent attack on and slander of the Tates with the child stuff is that it's so self-evidently totally counterfeit, just not connected to reality. It's making a statement that was never made before, which is that they're willing to say things which 95% of the population are fake and still expect people to act as if it's real. This is the modern expectation of the left and of the Matrix. And guys, if you haven't recognized, the Matrix means Marxist. It doesn't mean a certain religion, doesn't mean a certain group of people. Not precisely. It means people which harbor resentment for humanity and for reality. When you have ultimate resentment for humanity, you don't feel compelled to make sense or to use logic or rationality. Now, this particular X account or Twitter account has really gone off the deep end recently. This is one of the accounts that says pretty much the opposite of the truth most consistently, constantly calling people Nazis, constantly attacking Elon Musk, calling him stupid. This person, I'll show you a picture of them. This is the kind of person that says Elon Musk is stupid. This is the kind of person that says the opposite of reality. This is the kind of human right here. It's so perfect. This is the kind of human right here that will repeat the opposite of the truth. What I want people to understand, and this has to proliferate throughout the culture, is that the left doesn't have political positions. They don't have ideas. They have only anti-reality positions. So whatever the truth is, they invert it. And then after they invert the truth, they accuse you of inverting the truth. This is their playbook. Now, I'm going to show you guys an example of this because this one was, it was not just incoherent, but it was egregious and very, very disturbing. So this account, which I showed you, totally beyond broken, has been one of the accounts that's been saying people accusing Kamala Harris of communism don't know what true communism is. Meanwhile, we have videos of her literally endorsing communism, saying we need people to end up in the same place, saying we need to seize patents from companies, saying that people need to achieve equal outcomes, so literally endorsing communism. So we have proof of this account saying that over and over again. As I'm looking for this tweet, it's crazy to see how many tweets this depraved human has tweeted calling people Nazis. It's like every single tweet he just is calling someone else a Nazi. So here we have a tweet of him mocking the idea that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are communists. One right here. Oh, they couldn't possibly be communists. What I'm about to show you is how dishonest and psychopathic they are. And the reason they're psychopathic is because they're completely and automatically willing to say the opposite of the truth without feeling bad in the slightest. Look, here's another tweet making fun of the idea of them being communists. Oh, we're not communists. Conservatives are crazy for calling us communists. Look at this language too. If you want to take a single dollar away from a billionaire, you are a communist. Take away? You hear yourself? Taking away money. Trying to mock the idea that they're communists. Oh, we're not communists. That's too radical. Here's the tweet. I knew conservatives don't know what communism is, but I wasn't aware they also have no idea what capitalism is. So the response to Kamala Harris admitting to be a communist on camera multiple times in a row in 4K is, we're not communism, you don't know what real communism is. And then yesterday, this tweet right here. Quote tweeting a prominent guy who said, a vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for communism, and then they put up this meme, which confirms that they are proud of the fact that they're communists. Not only are they proud of the fact that they have an ideology which is the worst ideology according to the corpses, the body counts of any ideology in the history of humanity, but they were fine lying over and over and over again, psychopathically. Oh, we're not communists. You don't know what real communism is. Over and over, multiple times. Because just like a psychopath knows about consequences, but can't tell the difference between right and wrong, this insane psychopathic deranged leftist knows that people would hold them accountable for being communist, seeing as that's the worst ideology, the most failed ideology to ever be tried in the history of humanity, but has no regard for right and wrong, and is willing to lie, say the opposite of the truth, just to avoid those consequences until they let it slip, until they acknowledge, no, they actually are communists. Oh, you call us communists? Well, we actually like that because that's actually advertising the proper marketing for us, and the people part of our ideology are so psychopathic and mentally broken and ravaged by the despair of the anti-humanity resentment of communism that they would actually identify themselves as such with that ideology that has killed 60 million people. And you might say, oh, but who would do that? I got one of them right here. Right here. Screenshotted, of course, so that if they delete the tweet, it doesn't matter. This person confirming, this anon, insane person who is a fan of this other guy, no doubt, confirming that they know that communism killed 60 million people, and their response to that is more people should be communists. So we are dealing with people, again, who hate humanity. It's no surprise that people who are communists hate humanity, considering that ideology is anti-humanity. But what I'm proving here is that it's a battle between good versus evil. It's a battle between people who still have their psyches and their minds intact, and those who have had their brains just completely wrecked and destroyed. The resentment and identitarian nature of the left takes away people's ability to reason, because reasoning, using logic, using rationality, that's all outside the zeitgeist of their ideology, and therefore is only construed as oppression. So once they remove people's ability to use all those things, like logic and reason, they can't connect themselves with morality. This is the reason they're psychopathic. This is the reason why I constantly reference them as psychopaths. Lying profusely over and over again about not being a communist, and then admitting that not only are they communists, but they're proud to be referred to as communists, and that they think that more people should be communists, even though it's the worst ideology to ever be tried in the history of civilization. For people like this, there is only one solution. Because they're psychopathic, they can only learn from consequences, and we must give them consequences in November. They can't reason, they can't use their brains, they hate rationality as much as they hate the billionaires that embody the impressiveness which they will never strive to achieve. They hate truth, and they hate the coherence of reality because they're possessed by the resentful spirit of Cain, which is at the root of Marxism. And Marxism, guys, is communism, because Marx wrote the Communist Manifesto. To animals like this, saying the opposite of the truth is second nature and expected, and we have to break them of that psychopathic habit come November. If you appreciate my analysis, be sure to subscribe to the channel. This video was too easy to make. They're so easy to own. I'll be putting this on X as well, so follow me on X and subscribe on YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next video.